Ping, ping, ping.
No, it's always that delay anyway. I'm waiting for it.
Oh.
Ooh. Right? So, I want to try it. Okay, hold on. Wait.
What are we doing? He's a doctor, Doctor Who. Where'd he get his degree? On Gallifrey. On Gallifrey. I'm sorry, I forgot where we were.
No, but that was perfect. There you go. Putting words to the chorus, we thought it would make sense.
I completely give all the credit to my boyfriend, Ben Cleaver. I have to give him credit. He will kill me later.
No, that was genius. Where he degree on Gallifrey. I love it.
Hi, guys.
Good. So, hello and welcome to Live from Gallifrey.
Gallifrey.
Yes. Yeah, right? Gallifrey.
We might as well just roll with it.
Who's going to pronounce it? It doesn't matter.
No.
Either way it goes. We are live, and we are making this happen immediately. Where am I getting messages? Immediately?
Immediately.
So, let's introduce ourselves, I guess.
Hi, guys. I'm Breanna.
There you go. The lovely, incomparable Breanna. And what up? It's your boy Daniel. It's your boy. I'm gonna make that a thing where I can say it like, it's your boy Daniel. Holla at your boy. I'm gonna try to say that all the time now and see if that catches. You guys like that? No?
Wasn't that a thing before, a while ago?
It was, and I let it go, and then I'm gonna do it. But holla at your boy. It's Daniel. Yeah. All right. Okay. Anyway. I see people are on here. Oh my god.
Hey.
I've got a DJ, DJ Awesome. We've got Jezzer. We've got Ryan Superstar Steel, Kat, Charles. My gosh.
We got a lot of folks in here. Wow.
Hello, everyone.
Hey guys.
Well, hey guys. Oh, my first Doctor Who ever on that hashtag show.
Welcome.
I'm glad that you could actually make the time for us, Kat, because I didn't think you were going to. I saw on Instagram you said you may not. So it's pretty cool that you are here. We appreciate it. But moving in, what we do here is break down the most recent episode of Doctor Who. And we break it into just bite-sized, digestible pieces for you to be able to take and share with your friends. You'll have insight that they won't have because you're the coolest person around. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you got it from the coolest people you know here. So, going right into the episode, it was interesting.
It was.
One thing that was interesting to me that we didn't even know until later when we were looking it up. It was written by Rona Munro. Wait, hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Oh, we're shooting right now. This is great. It was written by Rona Munro, who was a previous Doctor Who writer. The last episode she wrote was back in 1989.
Dang.
Yeah, back in 1989, starring Sylvester McCoy as the Doctor. And that was the last episode to air before they went on a hiatus. And then came back in 2005. So it's pretty cool that she came back and she got to actually write an episode. Yeah. Which, I mean...
And I would say she still got it.
Dude, you know what? Honestly... I gotta say yes. Larry Newbill, whoa, slow down. Okay.
We got a super chat.
A super chat. Got back in time from 1940s. Hey. Well, hello, Larry Newbill. My gosh. Dude, just showed up out of nowhere and came through gangbusters. I love it. This is great. Wow, Charles... The chat room's blowing up right now. Just to let you guys know, if you didn't know already... Super Chat is a great feature that you can use to go ahead and make sure that we can see your chat, your conversation, or your comment when, unfortunately, we can't see anyone else's because it's going that quickly.
Yep.
So, looking into it right now, if you guys can't hear, there is a whole lot of noise going on next door. People are going insane on the chat. They're actually reviewing and monitoring the chat while we are too. So that's why sometimes while we're talking, you may just hear kind of yelling in the background. That's what's going on. Larry, you actually made Joseph just scream. So shout out to you, Larry, for that. Let me see. Daniel, I posted on Facebook, see any of my friends. Well, hey, I do see people showing up. Thank you very much, Ryan. Make sure to share this with your friends. Share the video, share the channel. This way people can see exactly what's happening in the chat as we're able to. So, the doctor's in Scotland.
Scotland.
which is very interesting because, of course, well, you know,
He's Scottish.
he's Scottish, and also so is Moffat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, that I
it's
didn't know.
great to see them go back and say hello to Scotland before they actually leave.
Have
and
to say
hello,
goodbye.
exactly. So it's hello and goodbye for us being part of Doctor Who in Scotland, back where home is for us. So that was kind of a great way to go ahead and let it play, and they played with the location beautifully.
Yeah.
It was lush. You could see, just the fog rolling over the hill.
hills.
You could see the rocks, the moss, everything. It, almost for a moment where they were like, do you hear the music? I kind of heard the music myself, even when there were moments where there wasn't playing. But something about the music, which you started to notice recently on Doctor Who, it's sometimes it's too much.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little loud. Yeah, like when I go home and I rewatch it on my TV, like the music overpowers the conversation, and I have to listen. And I'm like, who mixed this? Who did the levels? 'Cause, like, I want to hear what they're saying, but I find that I'm missing certain things. But other than that, I mean, you know.
Yeah, other than that, it's okay. But I mean, my God,
I know,
we get that moment
gets
where it's like
a little loud.
Yeah, kind of too much for me.
A few jokes
Too
get
much.
lost in translation.
Oh man. But yeah, exactly. Because Nordal had a lot of one-liners, and some of them.
So did the
got lost.
doctor when he
Yeah.
was like, I did a thing. I was a Vestal Virgin. But that's another story.
Bravo. That actually, which we noticed later, when he says like, I lived in a Roman Britain. He insisted, like, with a subtle nod to everything that Capaldi's already done before. That was great by doing that, all the way back to his 2008 episode.
Yep.
Where he was essentially, on Pompeii. So right there, he says, I governed farms. I juggled. I've been a Vestal Virgin. Wink, wink. Come on. Second class.
Yeah.
Long story.
Long story. It's fine.
But right there, when he does that, you're like, oh my God, you just made a callback to.
So he's acknowledging like the face that he chose.
Yes, which is great. Which is a great thing for us because it's like, well, hey, as Whovians, we want you to know that we want to know that you remember it. That
It's this thing in acting where it's like if you drop something on stage that you're not supposed to drop, if you don't acknowledge it and you don't go pick it up, the audience will hate you.
Yes. Yes.
Like, what would you do in real life if you drop something? You'd go pick it up. You're not just going to leave it there because that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Looking into the chat right now, Ryan Star Super Steel says, "What was those monsters in this episode? Kind of weird. We will actually address that. They were daylight eaters, which is a weird thing. We've never seen before, but it was very interesting." And Charles Wright says, "Well, I like the Romans except for Cornelius." He also says, "How many? Oh, geez, Larry Nubel again. Hold on, just a moment. How many episodes? How many episodes left this season? Well, good point. There are 2 episodes left, and they're a 2-parter season finale.
Yeah.
So we will get to see the Master. Funny enough, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but the Ravens or the Crows. I'm sorry.
Maybe we're crazy,
Maybe
but
we're
it
crazy.
kind of sounded like the Crows were saying, "Master."
Yeah. Where he looks, Nordal looks at it and it says, "Oh, it says doctor," and before it flew off, it said something, and it was like,
I was like, did it say Master?
Did it say Master? Did it say Rockstar? Master? Sounds like it said Master to me.
I think it might have said Master. Maybe I'm crazy though. I
Yeah.
could be wrong. I have been wrong before.
Yeah, and that was very interesting. Let me see. So I've got Larry Nubel, one more for the night. Breanna has a beautiful singing voice, and Team Joe for life. If you don't know right now, there's a fan fiction going on, #fanfiction, where cast members have to pick a side. It's kind of almost like Civil War.
Oh, dear.
But it's cast in the Power Ranger universe. So every person gets a ranger. Also, we're going to have to tell Abigail, you're going to have to make you a ranger. So you can figure out exactly what side you're going to be on.
Sure.
Team Joe or Team DJ. And it's pretty much just like Cap versus Iron Man.
I'm in.
One person believes that we should have more regulation, or have some level of regulation. Another person believes, no, we should be free to do what we want.
Okay.
DJ is Cap in that, says we should be free to do what we want. Joe is Iron Man.
Okay.
So with that, what would you pick?
Ooh, but
Put her on the spot.
wait. Regulation on what specifically though?
Oh, well, as far as being Power Rangers, there's a thing where it's like, you have Zordon, who is kind of like the regulation. He kind of tells you where to go, what to do, how to get things done. And then there are Rogue Rangers who are like, we don't need that. We can actually do this ourselves and kind of govern ourselves. So that's the thing in between, because it's like having us governed by a guy who is never in the field can sometimes make him almost reckless and put us in danger. Other people are like, no, we need him there because at least at one time he was in the field. That's why he is now like a general. So he does know what to do.
I would vote like Team Zordon, because I gotta go old school Power Rangers, because like I was always about like being in the cave and being like, Zordon and Alpha and like Rangers.
Funny. Oh my God, do it again.
Rangers.
Oh my God, that's so good. You do a good one. You do a good Alpha. Oh my God. Okay, Jezzer does a good one, but I'm gonna have you guys like battle out.
Okay.
That is so good. Congratulations, you guys. See, there you go. But so that means you.
Am I pink? I'm embarrassed now.
But that means you would be Team Joe.
Probably.
So that's cool.
All right.
Team Joe. See if he screams
I don't know
out or
what's
something.
happening.
He'll probably scream out later. I don't know. Yeah, see, people are going crazy. Team Joe for life. Team Joe for life.
Okay.
And they'll go up. Team DJ. That's right. Ryan's with DJ, and there's not a problem with it. Either way it goes, it's great. Just as long as you guys do pick a team, let's make this happen, guys. Let's make this happen, which I do love. So. Moving on from there, the monsters, were pretty interesting.
The monsters were pretty cool.
Right?
I like that you didn't really like see them a lot.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, what is that? What's going on? What's happening?
And then when we finally did get to see them, it made sense. They were in the dark mostly, and they would suck out light. Daylight.
They were kind of like dragon-esque as
were.
well, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm told I love dragons, so I thought that was really cool that they were like these beastly creatures. I don't know what I'm doing here.
No, that's
being
pretty
a
much how
dragon.
they were.
I don't know what's happening.
They were like lizard type of skin.
Yeah.
Larry Newbill again.
Oh
my God, Breanna. Now,
but that Power Ranger life. Yep.
Very true. Very true. Larry, you were killing it right now, man.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you don't watch Power Rangers, you should. I mean, if you don't watch Doctor Who, you should, though. It's a really good show. But Unknown Ultimate Poke Ranger says hello. Hello. But moving on with it, the daylight creatures they did, and they had those kind of horns that were
and then like those tentacle-y things that came out and grabbed.
And they grabbed and they would take out and they would suck out the sunlight. So that's why it was like, oh my gosh, it's almost like the corpse had no bones. And it's we do need the vitamin D.
We do need vitamin D,
Yeah, that we only get from the sun. Without it, unfortunately, our bones won't be able to grow. And they pretty much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense as to why they looked like they were, after Imhotep had dealt with them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So no sun, just boom, they were gone. So he's trying to figure it out. He automatically knows that it's alien. And with the episode, it was. I don't want to say it was really cookie cutter.
It was filler.
It was filler.
I'll say
the epilogue was the most important part of the
episode. It wasn't a bad episode, though. I'm not saying, filler is not necessarily bad. It was just they needed an episode to get to the next two.
Yeah, best part of the episode was, characters. The character development.
The characters were so well fleshed out, going back to the woman who wrote it.
Monroe,
she can write characters really well.
Because she brought Bill back to the level that we loved her. Like the episode Smile, with the robots where you have to smile and blah, blah. The first episode we saw her in, brought us back to those episodes where it was like, damn, this is why I love Bill. Because Bill was so smart. Bill had the moment where she was able to figure out...
she figured out the translation.
Yeah, exactly. Which I saw you guys did mention in the chat earlier.
You guys did. We saw that.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. That's amazing. I love that part. That's always great. Yeah. That's always great. Like when it's like, oh, okay, hey, here goes Bill's moment where she's able to just shine. And as a companion, Bill is top notch.
Oh, yeah.
Top notch.
She's real good.
Figures out the translation.
I feel like she's one of the only ones who's actually been able to figure out what's going on rather than have the doctor explain it to her.
That's very true. Other companions, no. They usually have to wait and then they have to hear, okay, it's bigger on the inside. Her conversation concerning the bigger on the inside was kind of like she already got it.
Yeah, she figured it out.
She was like, yeah, but wouldn't you also say that it's everything else outside is smaller and how this is bigger and how it's like and I was like, oh my god,
I was like, yes, queen.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
She gets it, and it's beautiful to see, and I think that's why the Doctor has such an affinity for Bill the way he does.
I feel like that's also why he kind of lets her roam off a lot more than he let the other companions, because usually when the other companions disappear, it's like by mistake, but he was like, no, we can split up, because he knows she'll be fine, because she's smart.
Oh, man. Oh, and Kat said she just watched Smile Tonight.
Oh, yes. That was a good one.
Such a good episode. Such a good episode. You agree that, like, Bill, as far as the way she was, like, what you see from her is something that we don't see from other characters.
Definitely.
I gotta say that. Also, one thing that was interesting, Bill thought she was dropping the pipe bomb.
Oh, the truth bomb. Where she's like, yeah, no, I don't like dudes. And they're like, okay, and? And I'm like, that is the correct reaction.
There it is. There it is.
So?
I love it.
Sure, okay.
I love it because she was like, they were like, okay, yeah, you know, he doesn't like, just like how he only likes guys. And he was like, guys that are far more attractive than you.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, oh, God. He was like, don't worry about it. I think it's modern. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
so
great.
much commentary on what is happening now. And then there was another portion concerning commentary on what was happening now. What was it? What we were watching it,
I don't remember. You caught it.
Was it another bit about like just like tyrannical rule or something like that? Probably something. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
but I forgot. There was a lot going on the episode. They reminded me of the mythical creature Nidhogg.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Charles. Actually,
I don't know what Nidhogg is.
You got me stumped. You got me stumped. I don't know exactly what that is. Break that down for us and let us know. Let me see. What else is happening in the chat? Small. The Romans didn't judge. Yeah, the Romans didn't judge her. I love that.
They did not.
She's like Martha. I don't know.
I disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
Martha was very like, Doctor, love me, and I'll do anything for you.
That's right.
And I mean, yeah, okay, she saved the universe, but she really just got on my nerves.
Yeah.
And she was like, what's this?
Yeah.
What's happening? What's going on? What do you mean we're on the moon?
So
what do you mean we're with the Jadoon platoon upon the moon?
So needy at moments.
Okay,
needy. Martha, you know what? I need you to take a step back.
I need you to just
You're
be
way
like,
too clingy.
You will never be Rose. I need you to sit in a corner.
Too codependent. I already learned that I should never fall in love with a companion already. I'm not doing it again. So learn to step back. And that's where I feel that there's a difference between Bill and her, because that actually was such a character flaw. It kind of drove who Martha Jones was at one moment. And then when she figured it out, and
then she's like, oh, he's never going to love me. I shouldn't travel with him anymore.
That was interesting.
That's why you're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's not my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. She is smarter than the other companions from past series. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's totally smarter than the other
Without
companions.
having, like anything happen that makes her this smart. She's already
Well, I feel like he's learned. He's like, I need somebody who's just going to be smarter because we get into a lot of trouble and they need to be able to figure out in case I can't get to them.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And it's like there's so much going on here with this episode and, well, this season when it comes to Bill and what she's being introduced to and what the Doctor's choosing to explain to her and what he's not choosing to explain to her.
Yep.
Because, like, okay, I'm a Time Lord. Yeah, I have two hearts, and now she knows that. But he didn't break down the whole regeneration thing. He just kind of showed her what it is, and now she understands that a little bit, but not everything. And it's interesting. Bill wants to know what she wants to know, and he kind of understands that and only delivers what she needs to know.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. And just moves on.
Yep.
I love Rose Tyler. She was my favorite. Rose is particular.
She grew on me.
Yeah.
I was very sad when they left.
Oh, man.
But I think the most surprising sadness companion leaving was Amy Pond and Rory. Because the whole time I'm like, I hate them. They get on my nerves. And then next thing I know, I've got tears streaming down my face. And I'm like, why? And my mom's like, oh my God, who died? And I'm like, and I was like, why am I crying? I thought I didn't like them.
Oh, man.
So that one surprised me.
It did. It was a tearjerker. It pulls you down. And it was like, and out of all the ones to do it, it had to be those freaking angels.
I think why it got me so much more than any of the others was because the Doctor was like, wait, no! And I was just like, he never sees that. You never see that kind of emotion from him.
Well, because he wasn't ready. And the truth of the matter was, I feel that the Doctor, which he never truly addressed, was that to an extent he did have, like, he loved them, those two together.
They were his family.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing. And he never got to truly address it. It was like, from now, you've grown so much from what I've known you to be, and yeah, your family, literally. I mean, literally, his mother-in-law.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And so I think that's why he keeps like a clear separation with Bill, but like he trusts her. He knows that she's not gonna be stupid.
There you go. There you go. That makes sense.
Because he's like, I've already lost family. I can't do this again.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think.
Oh, Charles Wright got...
Norse mythology,
yep.
Nidhogg was also known as a malice striker, is a serpent dragon who gnaws on the world tree. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, world tree! Oh my god, I can't wait. I just speaking about the world tree, I started to think about American Gods.
Oh.
American Gods, such a good show. So I just thought about that right now. But moving on from there, thank you for that, Charles. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to look that up. From Norse mythology. I like that. I'm reading a little bit more concerning Norse mythology because of American Gods. Great show. But let me see. Roy died more times than Krillin. Which is true. Rory did die a whole lot of freaking times, and he was a Roman, so it was always great.
Like the Kenny of the show.
Yeah. My shirt actually it says, well,
it says he's fluent.
I cannot speak Japanese, and then on the back it says, can you please speak slowly, because it doesn't help. The truth of the matter is, even if you speak Japanese, if I do or if I don't, if I can't speak it, the first thing anyone does when someone can't speak something,
they
say
slower.
Loud and slower.
So, that
you don't
help.
speak English? I'm sorry that you do not speak English. That doesn't make it better.
No.
So my shirt's just commentary on that.
Awkward.
Don't worry about it. It says he's fluent in Japanese. Well, it could say that, but I wouldn't know. Actually, you know, this could say something completely different, but I don't know. But I've had someone actually say, "Oh no, that's what it says," and then laugh. So I don't know if that's a good thing.
They might be lying to you.
Yeah, they may be lying to you.
Because I know a lot of the times they make it say, like, I am a stupid American.
Yeah, exactly. It could be, and I have no problem with that. I have not a problem at all.
Yeah, well.
Stupid American. Whatever.
So back to the filler episode.
Yeah, back to the filler episode. Like we said, the character development was good.
Yes.
They had a really great, strong breakdown on the characters, which is something
so.
that I did like, because like
and
we were talking about...
out why crows say caw. Sorry.
There you go. That's right. Now we know. They say caw because they're saying car. K-A-R. Because, well, you have to make sure that the crows know her name and say it from forever, all the way down the line, which was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool. I do like
cute.
that. I do like that. But the characters themselves, we cared about them even more than we did the previous characters from just the last episode concerning Mars, and those characters there compared to these. I love them a whole lot more. Everything about them was just like, oh man, even though we know them for just a few moments, she wrote them in a way where it was like, damn, okay. I didn't even get backstory, and I love them.
I was so much more attached to these extraneous characters than any of the other ones. Because normally I'm like, can you go away? You're annoying. And these ones I was like, oh, you guys are done really well. Like, you have like a fleshed background and you're trying to come together. And then when they all realized they could talk to each other, then they were like, well, maybe we should figure our stuff out.
Well, yeah, I would think so. Do it, Daniel. Talk Japanese. Okay. I can't. Anyone know? No.
All I know is arigato gozaimasu.
There you go.
That's all I got.
Arigato gozaimasu. Deitashimashite. That's all I know. That's all. That's all. Congratulations. I said it like I was a pro.
And I hope I did not offend anyone with that.
Right. I didn't do like anything weird. I thought I said it right. Right? Why do they do that? It gets to mind. Oh, about the language thing. Well, now. Moving on, let's get into the most important part of the episode.
Oh, Missy, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Missy! Hey, Missy!
Yes. So, our Missy Corner, as we call it. I'm so excited every time I see Missy on. Oh, I am. Wait.
No, what does that even mean?
It's actually true. Team Joe gets beer and benefits. I don't know what the benefits are. That could be an awkward part. But the beer, yes. Team Joe gets to get beer.
I mean, I like beer.
Team Joe! Thought we'd get something yelled back. Nothing yet. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, they're so late. But moving on from it, directly right on to the Missy Corner. Missy is possibly one of the best things about this show. Her arc right now. Every moment we get to see Missy with that single, like, glory Denzel Washington tear is always a tear that's good for us.
Yeah.
Because it means more story.
Yep.
We got to see her, and then immediately when we did see her, she does this thing again where she kind of moves closer to the doctor, and the
doctor's like, don't touch me.
Immediately backs away. Like, I don't know if he's going to trust her. There it is! It took you that long! It took him that long!
Why was that my reaction?
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm jumpy.
Yeah, well, yeah. Apparently, you turned it red. He got you good. Oh my God! Well, Team Joe will have you scream and freak out just like that with alcohol involved.
Oh, I'm fine.
But love when you read chat. I bet you do. But one of the coolest things about it is just the relationship between Missy and the doctor. He is leaning towards a way to, one, show that he does trust her, and two, that he does believe that there is a friendship. We are and were friends. We can always continue to be friends.
Yes.
And that's what he's pushing for. And
he wants his old friend back.
He does. But the thing is, it could be at the cost of something great.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's hoping that Missy will, go, turn good.
Yeah.
But she's still the master, and I mean, the master is just inherently there to be the opposite of the doctor.
Yeah, that's
it. You can hope and you can wish, but I just don't think. I mean, he's gonna end up trusting Missy, and it's gonna bite him in his butt, and
it will all fall apart.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, because the doctor is good-natured. He's a guy to guy. Like she pointed out in either the episode before or the one prior to that, like 2 episodes ago, his flaw as far as being good. And how it's like, oh, you're trusting, you're this, you're that. And it's pretty much self-righteousness.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, that will be your flaw. That will be your downfall. Where I kind of pay attention, I watch, I see what's going on, and I am looking out for myself while also still doing things to look out for others. Like, her version or ideal of good may be a better one than the doctor's. Maybe. In some ways. So it kind of plays off, but she is starting to remember all of the things that she's done wrong, and she's getting wrought with guilt.
Messing with her.
Yeah, and the doctor needs her to have that happen so she can have that change.
Yeah.
And that's where things get a little murky when it comes between those two, because I'm wondering, is it still, like she even said herself, is it a grand plot? Is it just, I think it is, or are they trying to do it where they're going to turn Missy good? We did see that in the next episode. We're going to see John Sims.
Yep.
So it's Missy good and John Sims shows up.
Maybe they split and she took the bad out of herself, and it was I don't know.
That could be it. Because Sims isn't only bad, well, he's crazy. The drums.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes him insane, and that's what makes him bad. So I wonder if, like you said, are they going to split it? Is it going to be some time travel thing? Is he going to show up?
I don't know.
We still don't know. And if you guys have theories, let us know. We'd love to know and see what your theories are concerning, how Sims is going to show up, because they're both credited on the episode.
Yep, sure are.
So they're both going to be there.
Is it going to be a flashback situation? Is it going to be a split situation? I don't know.
Let's
find out.
I don't think the master is beyond jumping into his own timeline. I don't think he cares about it at all.
He doesn't care about that.
He doesn't care about the repercussions of that, because he's like, well, I'm existing outside of time. It doesn't really matter. So that's a possibility. Back into the chat real quick. I'm sitting here waiting for someone.
Thank you, Kat. Yes. Yeah, thank you. I feel better.
Right. At least now she knows she's not the only one.
I'm not alone.
My Pikachu make you be what?
What?
I don't know. Unknown Ultimate Poke Ranger, you're scaring me. I don't know what's happening right now, but you're truly scaring me. I don't want to know about your Pikachu. Did you guys see the pictures of the first Doctor on set? No. You mean like the very first Doctor?
Yeah, like the first episode?
Yeah, I mean, I think
like earlier?
Possibly,
I don't know, I missed that.
Possibly have, I don't know.
I would love to see a fight between Missy and River Song.
Oh my god.
Although River's already gone, but I would like to see that happen. I wonder who would win.
See now, Charles Wright says maybe a regeneration to split them apart. That would be interesting.
We've had multi-Doctor episodes. Why not a multi-master one? I'm voting multi-master. I would love to see that rather than a flashback situation.
Yeah, I would love a multi-master where it's like, okay, yeah, we've had 2 Doctors, 3 Doctors, 4 Doctors. Why can't we have 2 Masters? It's about time that we do have it. And funny enough, it's interesting. The last time we saw a Master, the last time Monroe wrote for Doctor Who was an episode that was Master-centric.
Oh.
Yeah, Survival was an episode with the Master in it, and now she writes an episode that's a precursor to some masterful kind of stuff going on. So that's kind of interesting. That's a cool nod.
He schools me on classic Who.
Yeah, every once in a while, you know. But this episode, ultimately, what do you rank it as?
I'd give it a 4 out of 5 Sonics. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. For a filler episode, I was okay with it.
Oh, that's true. And that's a problem, though. Right there is my issue. For a filler episode.
Yeah.
Since it is for a filler episode, I'm going to give it a 3.
Okay.
3. I'm good with 3 because it's just kind of leveled. It was a filler episode, so automatically, boom, you're getting away. You're not getting that 5. And then for a filler episode, me having to say for a filler episode, again, it's just like, I kind of want to knock it down. And there are moments, she'll tell you honestly, I was falling asleep.
Yeah, he was. I had to poke him.
Yeah, so
I was like, hey.
You get 3. That's exactly how it was. So you get 3. That's it.
Fair enough.
And should Idris Elba be the Doctor?
Yes. I challenge you to a Time Lord.
Oh my God. Now, see, someone brought up something, and they said, I was speaking to before, and they said that they don't feel, it's going to be blasphemy, I guess, but they don't feel Idris Elba is a good actor. They feel he Denzels most of his roles, where it's like he just plays this one kind of person.
Just so long as what's his face, Colin Frizzle, doesn't become the next Doctor.
Colin Frizzle, who's that?
He that was the character name in Love Actually, where it was like the one British guy who went to America during Christmas time, and he's like, Colin Frizzle. And
oh my God!
Yeah, they're talking like he might be the Doctor, and I'm like, please no, I don't want that.
I read something that the guy from Lucifer could play the Doctor. He's a little bit younger. He would be more like going back to the Tennant era.
I'd be okay with a younger Doctor again.
Well, he wears guy liner. He wears guy liner, and
I'm
telling
here for
you,
it.
he's pretty cool. He can sing, he can dance. It'd be interesting to see. I'm saying, because what's his name? The dude's already playing his Legion, so that's too late.
I know.
So that's not going to happen.
No.
Monil says, Monil247 says, I've got a theory that John Sims' Master will be the result of something happening to the Doctor, which will eventually result in the Christmas regeneration, and Missy will.
Prove she isn't fake defeating him herself.
Boom.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
I like that.
Sounds good.
That's actually a really good one. That's a good one. I would go for that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Okay, something would happen. Well, split between the two. I can go for that.
Yeah, sure.
That's a really good theory. I hope your theory comes through because that's a pretty good story. The redeeming factor of Missy. But the thing is, with it, I think if Missy does have to redeem herself in that way, it's going to be a whole, like you said, sacrifice herself, and she's gone, saying goodbye to Michelle Gomez, which she said this is her last too. No. So goodbye her, goodbye Capaldi, and Bill, apparently they said that this is it for her, and goodbye Moffat. So that's 4 important people. Yeah, we're just going through with a whole reboot. That's how we started off the season anyway, calling it pilot for that reason.
It happens.
So we know where it stands as far as how we felt about the episode, and you guys have got to see how we felt about it, and you guys hopefully will be able to tell us a whole lot more throughout the comments. Whatever you guys miss and you didn't get to say during the episode, during any of the comments, during the live chat, you can make sure to comment on the actual episode once we immediately post it. And also, please play the game of last comment and then play the game of first comment. I love that. I encourage you guys to do it. I think everyone else hates it, so that's why I encourage you guys to do it even more. So try to be the last comment when we after we sign off, and then try to be the first comment on the actual video. That would be cool. With that, we're looking forward to next week.
Yeah.
Next week is finally something that I was so waiting for, because this episode indeed was a filler and it kind of hurt me, but I'm okay with it. Mm-hmm. So with that, where can everyone find you? I'm
on Instagram as Tinker, at Tinker_Bree with 1 E.
And I am the real J_Rome on everywhere except for Facebook, because Facebook doesn't allow underscores. They're horrible people.
Rude.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't get it. So that's where you can find us. You can also, of course, find us here every week that, Doctor Who is airing on Saturday at roughly 7 o'clock.
7-ish.
7-ish. And also, a lot of people don't know, we have now partnered with TeePublic. And with TeePublic, if you guys go onto TeePublic right now and search that hashtag show on TeePublic, you'll be able to find Doctor Who themed t-shirts.
I like
as
it.
well as Marvel themed, Power Ranger themed, Disney themed. Pretty much everything that we cover, everything you see back here,
well, I'm gonna have to go shopping,
and even beyond. Really great shirts. One of the shirts, which is near and dear to my heart, I know Joe tells the story all the time, but I'm telling you too, is our first hashtag printed shirt, which is a picture of Deadpool, pretty much pointing at himself like selfie, holding the thing like how much he hates selfies, the idea of them. And it's our first hashtag shirt. When we first made it, we ran a limited print, only 15 of them.
Oh.
So when we did, we finished selling them out at some con, and while we sold them out, there was someone right there that wanted that shirt so bad, he looked at me and was like, I'll buy your shirt from you.
What?
And I'm like, I'm wearing the shirt, what am I going to wear instead? And he was like, dude, I'll buy the shirt from you. We were selling them at that time, I think, for like $15. He was like, here's $20. I need that shirt. He wanted that shirt, and so many other people wanted the shirt too, but we already sold out. So I was like, all right, man, fine. Shirt off my back. The guy took it, was happy as hell.
Okay.
And that was it. So
that's customer
how
service.
good, but that's how good the shirts are.
Cool.
So guys, check it out. You got the link already in the chat. Follow it and make sure you do see it there. We will have a hashtag After Dark show, and that's where we'll be able to really have a real discussion concerning a lot of things that are happening in nerd, geek, pop culture, and a lot of stories that we did break. We did break the character breakdowns for the Dark Phoenix X-Men saga that's going to be coming out. So we'll discuss that and even in more in-depth kind of detail. So make sure to stay tuned, because we'll be airing that in about roughly 40 minutes. Probably around there. So stay tuned and look out for that. Subscribe to this channel for everything trending in geek pop culture, and make sure that you share this video with your friends.
Please.
Get the word out. More people watch, it gets better, guys. All right? So from us to you, I'm on Z.